Hey Run Junkies, welcome back to Runners Without Limits TV. And do you ever find yourself out on a run and your mind is wandering to all the things that you have to do today? Do you find that your running suffers when you aren't really tuned into what your body is doing? Well, today let's talk about mindful running and how it can help you perform better and enjoy the run. What is mindfulness? It sometimes sounds like a buzzword, right? Well, maybe, but mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment, being in the zone. Mindful running can help you tune into your body and your present environment, which allows you to take a little pressure off and enjoy being where you are right now. Sounds kind of new agey, right? But think of it this way. All right, instead of distracting yourself with audio or making your daily to-do list, you're tuning in to what your body is actually telling you. For example, you can hear your breath. Are you breathing too hard? Are you panting? Do you need to slow down? Or are you breathing free and easy? You can hear your footfalls. Do they sound light and rhythmic, or do your shoes scuff, or does it sound like you're pounding the ground? Maybe you can fine-tune your stride to feel lighter. You notice how you are moving through space. You notice how running actually feels without looking at pace or time or distance. Once you do this, you might relieve stress, increase performance, and even reduce the risk of injury. When we start to pay attention to our bodies, we can make improvements in our form. When we make improvements in our form, we become more efficient runners. When we become more efficient, we perform better, possibly get faster, and or run easier. And who doesn't want that? So how do we practice mindful running? Look, I get it. Turning off all the devices all the time can sound a bit tedious. But just in case you tell me, I can't run without my music or without my watch or anything like that, well, I will actually tell you that you can, and you might try it. The sport of running has been around a lot longer than all of those devices and headphones and GPS and all of that great technology. And if those runners could do it, you can too. There are two ways you can incorporate mindfulness into your running. The first is during every run, once a run, start with 5 minutes or so. Turn off the audio. Don't look at your watch. Just notice. Notice your breath. Notice your feet. Notice your stride. And just listen. Then after a few minutes, go back to your regularly scheduled podcast with all of your attention still in the moment, but just now you've got audio. Another way to do this is something I like to call a naked run, and no, it's not like that. This is when you leave your audio at home, or at least your headphones. Having your phone with you is always a good safety idea, and I do advocate for that. But you can also have your GPS device on, but cover up the face with a piece of tape or clothing. You can still log the information and gather the data, but you won't distract yourself by constantly looking at your watch and checking your progress. Do this occasionally, maybe once every week or so, and see how that improves your performance and maybe even your enjoyment over time. Mindful running has a perfect place in a goal-oriented training cycle because it allows us to make minor adjustments that we may have missed when we were distracted by audio. Now, it goes without saying that mindful running doesn't mean your mind won't wander. Obviously, it will, and mine certainly does. Just like meditation, it's so easy for that to happen. The point, though, here is to notice when it wanders. Then bring your attention back to your body and your environment. The bottom line is that mindful running doesn't have to be a buzzword if it actually works. You don't have to lose your headphones in a drawer forever. In a few minutes during every run or once every few runs, and you will notice improvements in your running performance, and you might even enjoy it more. What do you think though? Do you practice mindful running or other exercise? If so, how does it help your performance? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please remember you can help support this channel by leaving a thumbs up and consider financial support of Runners Without Limits by joining us over on Patreon. That's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, until next time, you have no limits. And happy running.